Hello, welcome back if any of you watched part 1 of my Moshi Monsters video, but if you haven't, you don't necessarily need to watch it to understand what's going on here. I'm Caltholic, and I want to address a few things. Misinformation. I got shit wrong. So, sorry about that. I was made aware by a few comments on the last video that Moshi Monsters was not necessarily doing as financially well as I thought. Someone mentioned that when Moshi Monsters was kind of going under, they had to take out a loan of around 1 million. Now that that's out of the way, let's talk about the current news and situation of Moshi Monsters. So I joined the Moshi Monsters Discord server after it was recommended to me by a friend, and here I could see today they announced that after seeing so many people really want the PC port of the game, they are confirming that they're going to do that regardless, and open beta will be happening in July 2026, which is actually very decent, and then the game will be fully out in May 2027, and it will be on PC and also mobile. Another thing was the Moshi Monster GoFundMe was targeted by trolls, and the official account has come out and stated this. So the amount that was donated went from being £500,000 to going back down to 72,000, I believe. Next, the official Moshi Monster account on TikTok has confirmed that there will be tiers for donators. So if you donate £15, you will be given some nice little perks. Here, I do not know if there's other tiers at the moment, but you will get a nice name tag in the game and in the Discord server, I believe. In-game currency, your name in the credits, which that is pretty cool. So I think laying things out like that will be better for raising money, because people like to get something in return. I'm seeing a lot of people be excited for the game. I'm very neutral. I know a lot of people are excited to relive their childhoods, but it is going to be a different game. Kind of confused on who the target audience is. I know I mentioned this before, but I had a few more comments bringing that up. Aiming at a target audience of the now grown-up former Moshi Monster fans, because they would probably have a bit of money to donate. I just don't see it being necessarily marketed towards kids, even though it is marketed towards kids. So I'm a bit interesting to see there. Nextly, let's see what hints they have given us for the new game. I'm seeing here on their Discord server, and speaking of Discord server, you guys should join mine. Here, we will be the playable build of Moshi Monsters July 2026 is aiming to include Main Street, Ula Lane, Monster House styles and decorations, Moshling Garden and limited Moshling sets, Friends Tree, online social testing, real-time presence and potential features. Now, real-time presence is something I wanted so badly as a kid. While they were real usernames, they were never real people. They would be NPC versions of your friends and random people's characters, so you can never interact. Monster expressions, emoticons, and reactions, another good thing. Monster rating, maybe for the dens and stuff. Monster health, limited gifting, but that might be locked behind a membership. Dress up, again, who loves dressing up? Puzzle Palace, selection of minigames. That is what is promised for the first playable build, which I think is pretty cool. Players for the early access, who are people who have paid the £15 for the tier, I believe, will be getting the opportunity to register sooner and get their desired username. The launch goals are still the same, I believe. The pricing model of the game be free. We ultimately want to work with fans on this to ensure we get this right. Initially, we viewed this as a freemium model with in-app purchases. I'm not sure how I feel about that, but is it surprising? No. Is it still disappointing? Yeah, I'm disappointed. I'm sick of all this stuff. but also it's just how apps go about nowadays. So after the tiers of early access, we have the Puppeteer pack, which is for those who donate £40 or over, which I believe gives you access to playing as Poppet and her friends that are not being happy when they were announced as kids, because I was like, oh, look at this bullshit. And one is literally just Fluttershy. I didn't know personally that there was any fans of the Puppeteers, but it seems there is. They're going to be Kickstarter exclusive rewards. It seems that Moshi Monsters has made the Kickstarter and their goals a lot more clear and a lot more broken down, and you can view this in their Discord server and also on their social medias, and I do think that is good. I think transparency is very important when it comes to this amount of money. I wish them the best. I know they do still have staff from the original game working on this, which is quite cool. So thank you for watching this video. It'd be really cool if you could subscribe or like it, because I'm really trying to pump out more YouTube videos because it's something I really enjoy, but there's no pressure. You can check me out on TikTok and Instagram as Caltholic, and also my Discord server is in my bio. Thanks for watching!